Everyone, my name is Hira Saeed and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and also welcome to the second episode of our series where we're learning content creation step by step only with me. So without any further hooks, let's start. If you're watching me for the first time and you have no idea how did you land here, my name is Hira Saeed. First of all, awesome choice. Secondly, on this space, I create videos about content, freelance, and online business. So if you're interested in any of these topics, hit the subscribe button and I hope to see you again. And for all my existing subscribers, you guys know that I love you, right? I love you, right? I love you, right? If you haven't watched our episode 1, I suggest going to the link in description and watch the episode 1 first because you might be a little bit lost on this episode 2. So I suggest, like, it's only 5 minutes long, so watch the episode 1 and then come back here. In our last week's video, we discussed what is niche, how you can identify your niche, and why exactly do you need niche in your content creation journey. So in this video, we are going a step further, and what we're going to discuss is to use the similar niche to create a kick-ass bio for your social media profile, or maybe your cold pitching emails, or whatever you wanna do with that. So we're going to divide the similar niche into bite-size like titles, and by the end of this video, you'll learn how you can create a crazy bio for your social media handles. And hey, I also suggest like keeping a pen and paper with you. So as I'm giving you the tips, it will be really ideal for you to like start noting down the titles or the statements that come to your mind, because it will be really helpful for you that by the end of this video, you'll have your own statement ready as you're listening to me. So let's start. So number 1 tip is identify who you are talking to. So I know we touched upon this area in our first video as well, but in this video, what you have to do is to give a title or a name to the target audience that you've identified. So for example, if you're a content creator and your blog and your Instagram profile or maybe your YouTube channel is all about one specific set of audience, which is like maybe fashion influencers, which could be single parents, which could be female travelers, which could be first-person shooter gamers, which could be anything. So the subset of the audience that you're talking to, you have to name them. So tip number 2 is, when you have identified who your target audience is and you've already named them, what you have to do is to figure out which part of the problem or which bigger problem you're trying to solve for that audience. So for example, if you're talking to single parents or if you're talking to single moms, which problem of single moms that you're trying to solve. Well, if I'm a content creator and my audience is like female travelers, I can say that I help female travelers travel safely, or I help female travelers I help female travelers travel consciously. And if my target audience is single parents, I can say that I help single parents manage their time better. I hope that is clear. So let's move to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is you have to identify what makes your content different, authentic, and credible from like a lot of bloggers or influencers or content creators out there. So how you're going to do it? So first of all, you've identified the audience and you've named them. You've figured out the problem that you're trying to solve. Now you have to do how you're solving that problem. So if I explain it in WH question, first was the what, second was the why, and this is basically the how. So for example, you have an Instagram profile, and what you do is basically you coach single moms to help their time better. So your differentiation point would be coaching, or maybe you make 5 minutes IGTV videos daily for single moms. So your differentiation point or your authenticity in this entire scenario would be the 5 minutes IGTV. That could be you make carousels for travelers. So a very big mistake that a lot of creators do here, they try to explain their services with an adjective. So you've seen a lot of people say that they are a great writer, they are the best writer out there, they are the best designers the client will ever get. So instead of using adjectives to define your service, you basically have to explain the method or explain the unique thing that you're doing that makes you better. Help of all the 3 things that we have identified. To give you a quick recap, first we identified the audience, second we identified the problem that we're trying to solve for that audience, and third we identified how you're solving that problem. So including all these things, now we're going to create some kick-ass bios that you can take inspirations from. So let's start. First bio that I have here is, I help single moms manage their time using technology apps. So let's break this down using the same elements that we discussed earlier. Single moms here is my target audience. Manage their time is basically the problem that I'm trying to solve. So it's basically the Point number two. Third point was how I'm doing it is using technology apps. So this bio basically have all the three elements that we discussed. So now let's see what my bio on Instagram is. My bio on Instagram says, I help you create better content so you earn money. So in my case, everybody out there who wants to learn content is my target audience. Create better content is the problem that I'm trying to solve. And also why I'm doing it is because I want all of you to earn money. So how was it? So I hope that with this video, you'll be able to create your one-liner elevator page or maybe social media bio or anything that you wanna create for your own profile, and you'll be able to define yourself much more better than previously. So if you decide to update your social media bios or anything else, feel free to tag me or post it in the comment section below, and I'd be happy to give you the feedback. And if you need my help in refining it, I'm happy to do that as well. If you have any further questions, feel free to comment or feel free to DM me on Instagram. We'll come with the episode number 3 next week. Until then, thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.